Welcome to this tutorial. So you've already watched the Edpuzzle lesson, and if you haven't, go back and do that now. This is not the lesson. I'm not going to teach you anything. I'm just going to do a couple of examples with you to provide you some more assistance. All right? So go to the Edpuzzle if you haven't done it. If you have done it, let's get started. Today's learning target is I can use division to convert improper fractions to mixed numbers. All right, so you've learned how to do it from Rob. Now let's just keep doing it here together to become more comfortable before you start it on your own. All right, so we're going to use long division for these first couple of problems because that's the method Rob used. That's what best matches what you've already learned, and so we're going to stick with it. All right, so to start, we have to divide the top number, the numerator, by the bottom number. In fact, you can actually read a fraction as 17 divided by 3. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we'll write 17 divided by 3. Okay? So this is long division, which means we now have to ask ourselves how many threes, groups of 3, go into 1. We're going to get 0. So let's move over and consider both numbers together, 17. How many 3s are in 17? Here is where reflex math really comes in because we can quickly go back to our math facts and know that 3 times 5 is 15 and 3 times 6 is 18, which is too big. So we are going to go with 5. Write it over the last digit in the number we just divided. In the ones place the 7. So now we have 5 groups of 3. That was our division step. We're going to multiply now, right? 5 times 3 is 15, and then we're going to subtract, and we'll get 2, and then we're going to bring down, but there is nothing to bring down here, so we're done. And now we have the 3 parts of our answer, a 5, a 3, and a 2, and we've got to figure out where they go and why. Well, 5 is the groups of 3/3, the whole fractions in 17. So 5 is the whole number part of our answer, 5. And there's 2/3 left over, right? So we're going to write 2/3 as the fraction part of our mixed number answer. And so we can say now that 17/3 is equal to 5 2/3. And we could do a quick check of that by multiplying 3 times 15. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 2 is 17. 17/3. Okay, let's try another one. Here we have 46/7. We're going to continue to use long division. All right, so 46 divided by 7. Top number divided by bottom number. With long division, we ask ourselves, how many 7s go into 4? How many 7s go into 4? And the answer is none. So let's consider 4 and 6 together, 46. How many 7s go into 46? Thank you, reflex math. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 7 is 49, which is too big. So we're going to go with 6. We'll write that over the last digit, the number we divided. That's our division step. Now we're going to multiply. 7 times 6 is 42. Now we're going to subtract and get 4. And then we're going to bring down. However, there's nothing to bring down here, so we're done. We have the 3 parts of our answer, the 6, the 4, and the 7. What do they mean and where do they go? Well, 6 is the number of 7/7, the number of whole fractions in 46, right? So 6 is the whole number part of our answer, and then 4 is the number of 7ths that are left over. So we have 4 7ths left over. 6 4/7 is equal to 46/7. Now, in this last slide, in this last problem, we're going to do 46/7 again. But for those of you who prefer partial quotients, I thought we would do this problem using that method so you can see where the parts of the answer lie when we're done. Because remember, using partial quotients won't match the lesson. And while you'll get the same answers, it'll be organized differently. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do 46 divided by 7, but this time we're going to use partial quotients. Okay, so now we ask ourselves, how many 7s are in 46? Are there at least 5 sevens, what's 35? 6 sevens, 42. We know that. So let me choose a different color here. So let's use 6 sevens. We'll get 42. We'll subtract that away and get 4. There are no more groups of 7 in 4, so we're done. 6, now we have 4 and 7. So things look a little bit different. The 6 isn't up here as it would be for long division. But this is still our whole number answer. There's still 6 groups of 7 sevenths in 46. So let's go ahead and write our final answer as 6 and 4 sevenths. All right, this is the number of sevenths that are left over right here. That's what goes right there. 6 and 4 sevenths is equal to 46 sevenths. All right, today I can use division to convert improper fractions to mixed numbers. Let me know if you need help.